So because our lovely, stunning, brave society, ladies and gentlemen, has decided to go down this very progressive road, full steam ahead, apparently the brakes no longer work, it has affected pretty much every single thing in life. And in the world of beauty pageants, as you can see this video is about, yeah, are there some issues? And as we go further into the future, we're starting to see people win, not because they're so beautiful, but because of the political messaging, the virtue signaling. That's what these competitions are starting to become. And with our first story today, we have two to talk about. With our first one, Miss Alabama has caused a lot of stir because she is plus size, and you can't criticize that, right? You can't disagree with that. Just like every single thing today, you must nod your head and accept everything that's going on. Or if you do say something bad about it, you're a mean and terrible person. For example, if you say, wait, hold on, isn't glorifying this sort of thing pushing an unhealthy lifestyle onto people, people will condemn you. And hey, look, I don't mind that because I do find it interesting. You know, if you say to a girl, and men, don't do this please, if you say to a girl, hey, you look great today, you look like Lizzo, because with society standards today, you know, Lizzo is beautiful. I can guarantee you, she won't be smiling. You'll never see that girl again. You know what? Maybe in some cases, she'll knock you out. So it's all a lie, right? All of it's a lie. But again, we have to pretend and then accept things that aren't healthy for us. Crazy world. Mario Nolful goes on to say this on X. He posts a snippet from CBS 24. US Miss Alabama crowned celebrates plus-size diversity. Sarah Milliken, 23, triumphed at the Miss Alabama pageant, becoming the first plus-size woman to win the title. After an 8-year journey, her victory marks a significant milestone in promoting body positivity on the beauty pageant stage. Despite facing online criticism about her weight, Milliken remains committed to advocating for inclusivity and representation for all body types. She plans to compete in the National American Miss competition in Florida this November, representing a broader vision of beauty and resilience. Resilience! But here she is in the middle, obviously being crowned the winner, and I believe the woman in pink next to her finished second by... Oh boy, if I speak it.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Anyway, take a look at the video footage.
She is Georgia.
Oh boy. The people to blame here are obviously the judges because they decide who ultimately wins. They've put this girl in this position. She's become a big talking point on the internet, no pun intended. And it's because the judges have decided to push this message of body positivity, you know, which is unhealthy. I don't care what anyone says. Whenever you talk about this topic, you always get people saying, oh, what about this? What about that? Look, in general, we should not be rewarding people for living an unhealthy lifestyle, which this pageant has done. And then you think about all the other girls who at this pageant who have perhaps kept a very good diet, they wanted to look their best. Is it not unfair to them to have somebody who is plus size win, and they've only won because they were plus size, because they are that size? If they weren't, they wouldn't have won. So it's all about the message, the virtue signal, because we always have to put inclusivity and representation above everything else, even to the point where it doesn't make sense. We end up in this position. But there is a positive. There is a positive, yes. At least the winner here is a female. And I can't say the same for Miss Maryland, or should I say Mr. Maryland, USA. Because once again, like we've seen a couple of times now in the past, another male has won a beauty pageant.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. in big trouble.
Bailey Ann Kennedy is the first trans Miss Maryland USA. Bailey Ann Kennedy, the first transgender woman to be crowned Miss Maryland USA, hopes his achievement will inspire young LGBTQ+ people. His win, which came on Saturday, was a win because he knew it was bigger than him, he told Washington, D.C. TV station WDCW Wednesday. I knew that it was going to mean a lot for all the LGBTQ kids out there who might feel like they don't belong in a box, like me growing up. Yes, because it's perfectly normal for children to be part of the LGBTQ. I must have forgot. He hopes his win will open up some doors, open up some hearts for people to see that there are many aspects of the LGBT community out there, and I hope I can be a positive contribution to society in making a difference like the USO program like I'm working with, he said. Kennedy said he felt supported by the sisterhood of women who competed for Miss Maryland USA. I felt confident in my own skin at 31, which is past the old age limit, which is 28 as you know. Miss Universe organization lifted the restriction now so every woman of all ages can compete, he added. His platform is beauty without an expiration date. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie, I wish my headache had an expiration date at this point, but with all the stuff we see, it's never ending. And look, this shouldn't really surprise anyone. We have seen Miss Netherlands 2023, I believe, and it was a male, and I think Miss Portugal 2023 was also a male, and then the owner of Miss Universe is also a male.
Miss Universe organization from now on is going to be ran by women, owned by trans women, for all women.
So it's going to be male dominated soon. Let's be real about this one, because as soon as a male identifying as a woman enters these beauty pageants, clearly the judges get really excited. Well, this is great, this is amazing, let's have a male win. It's never ending, like my headache. And with that, again, if they weren't trans, would they have won? No. So again, we have the message being pushed because everything today is about the message and virtue signaling. Anyway, here is video footage of this male winning Mr. Maryland, USA. Take a watch.
The first runner-up is Tara Johns. That means your Miss Maryland USA 2024 is Bailey Ann.
I just don't get how people clap for this. I really don't. There is no way. If I ever attended a competition, whatever, and it's a women's competition and a male wins, there ain't no way I'm embarrassing myself and clapping for it. It's insane. Then again, some of these women who do clap for things like this are obviously going to be woke liberal women, and they agree with everything progressive, even if it's affecting them. And if they don't realize it's affecting them, they must keep on clapping. And there's going to be some women in there who perhaps don't agree with it, but they still have to clap because we're not allowed to say what we really think in today's world, right? And if we were allowed to say what we really think, I'm sure some of them would air that and they'd say, hey, look, I don't agree with this, but instead everybody has to clap. Well done, you. But this is just a reflection of a big issue we've got in society. You know, we've become so soft. Everything and anything has to be accepted. You must tolerate everything. You can't say the truth in case it hurts people's feelings. People's feelings are the most protected thing now, and the individual truth is accepted as the fact. And again, if you disagree with any of it, if you don't find any of this beautiful, how dare you, right? It makes you a bad person. What kind of is that? It's not healthy for society to constantly see people who are overweight being rewarded and having that lifestyle glorified, and it's not good. It's insulting to women to continually see men win female competitions. I don't know what's so controversial about that. Perhaps one day we can go back to a time where we actually promoted positive messages and they were actually positive for people and they helped people, not the opposite. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen, on wokeness destroying beauty pageants. What are your thoughts on the winners here? I'd like to know. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, follow my socials down below in the description. But until next time, until tomorrow, it has been your boy JD. I can't help but laugh at this, I really can't, but I'm out. Peace, before I say something that will actually get me cancelled.